In a quiet, remote village surrounded by hills lived a boy named Aman. His family was poor and his days were spent tending to their small herds of goats. Aman was a curious child, always asking questions about the stars, the rivers, and the world beyond the mountains. But no one had answers for him. One day, while grazing the goats, Aman saw an old man sitting under the tree with a book. Curious Aman approached him. "What are you doing?" Aman asked. The man smiled. "I am reading, learning about the world." Aman's eyes lit up. "Can you teach me?" The old man hesitated. "I can teach you, but learning requires efforts and you must promise to stay determined even when it's hard." Aman nodded eagerly. From that day on, Aman spent his evening under the tree learning letters, numbers, and stories from the old man. The villagers mocked him, saying, "What good is learning for a goat herder?" But Aman didn't stop. Years passed, and Aman grew into a young man who could read and write fluently. One year, a severe drought struck the village. Crops failed, and the goat grew weak. Desperation spread like wildfire. But Aman remembered something he had read in a book about water conservation and irrigation. Using his knowledge, he taught the villagers how to dig small reservoirs to collect rainwater and introduce techniques to save the drying crops. Slowly, the village began to recover. The reservoirs helped sustain them through the worst of the drought, and the fields turned green again. The villagers, once skeptical of Aman's education, now looked at him with gratitude. One day, a villager said, "Your learning saved us, Aman. We were blind, but you showed us the way." Aman smiled and replied, "Education is like a window. It lets light into a darkness and shows us what we cannot see on our own." From then on, the village built its first school, ensuring that every child, no matter how poor, had the chance to learn. And whenever Aman saw children walking to school, he felt a deep sense of pride, knowing that the light of education would never fade in his village.